All right. Looks like we are live. What is good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the PE live stream. Today we got a great Monday show for you guys. Gonna be talking about some new Nintendo Direct rumors. Got some information. We got the Sony State of Play tomorrow. Big State of Play tomorrow. So that's gonna be a lot of fun going over that. We've got questions. We've got answers. We've got predictions. You guys got to give me your predictions for the Sony State of Play. That is going to be... What time is that? That's going to be at 2 p.m. PT. So we're going to be streaming that. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys tomorrow, streaming the Sony State of Play. So that should be a lot of fun. Should be a ton of fun. So I'm looking forward to it. But let's get into the shout-outs. If you're here in the chat, make sure you say, what up? And I say what up back to all my people here. Big love to Dior. What's up, Dior? Leaf Storm. Justin says it's going to be a big week. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty big week. Party Man has got to get back to work. What's up, Party Man? We'll see you when you get back. Terrence. And his real name is Terrence, not Clarence. What's up, man? Welcome. What is good? Dior. Ego Maniac. Egomaniac, what's good, brother? Welcome. How you doing today? General Zamora, PC Chalice, Yoshi. What is good? Let's see here. Sean, what's up, Sean? Starlight. B Queen. What's up, B Queen? Boo Boo. Welcome, guys. Utter Fan. Element Nullify, what's good? Jonathan. What's up, Jonathan? Towery. What is good? Welcome. I love this song. This song is so good. Let's see here. Nate E. Hey, what up, Big Nate? Yo, Tino. Let's see here. 1CT3 with the first prediction. Says Splatterhouse, Spy Hunter, TMNT title. The Michael Jordan of video games right there. No, I'm joking. Exclusive Capcom title. I doubt they'll have anything exclusive. Capcom, probably not. But I think we can see something when it comes to Capcom. We could see something. Onimusha, maybe that's going to show up there again. You won't get off the PC fanboys next on Twitter about the Steam Deck price increase. Yeah, it's funny. Right now I'm just trolling them. Like, right now, I'm literally just trolling. Well, I hear, like, I see stupid people say stuff, or not stupid people, but I see people say things like, I don't hear any other fanboy, or I don't hear any PC fans defending the price. Bro, what do you mean? DocTrey81 put out a post, you know, having a little joke post, like, with the old Star Fox, like, Fox looking kind of, like, suspiciously. And he's like, just buy a Steam Deck crowd right now. And then there were literally hundreds, if not more, of Steam Deck fans that were sitting there defending the price increases. We've seen it all over the place. Once again, Valve's fans are just as bad as anybody else's fans. That was my whole point. My whole point was that up until this point, we'd always see a lot of Valve people spam the fat Nintendo fanboy fan or whatever. Stop defending the multi-billion-dollar. We've seen that picture how many times? And no cap, it's the same people. It's the same people now trying to defend Valve, and now they want, like I said this on the Spunkcast. Now all of a sudden they want to talk about, they want to have a nuanced conversation about AI and prices and shipping and tariffs and taxes and inflation. Now they want to talk about this. Where were you at beforehand? You weren't saying that with Nintendo and Sony. You weren't defending them in that sense. So I don't want to hear it. It's even though that, yes, it is about those things, but I don't want to hear it from you because you're being hypocritical, because you're not giving that same grace to other people. You're not giving, you are spamming fanboy comments and tweets. It's in my comment section. It's on my tweets. If I talk about this, like, you can see it every single time. You can see it on anybody's. So no, I don't want to hear that, you know? I do not want to hear it. Not from them. Now, I can say it. And yeah, that is the reason. I can say it. But that's because I've been fair across the board with the price increases. I've said, hey, these are what's causing it across the board. It's still scum. It's still like not, I'm gonna say scummy, but it's still not good. But the fact that, you know, I can explain it because I've been trying to be fair. But these people have not been fair. They've literally just said Valve is the best. They'll never do anything like that. And Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo are just evil corporations because of it. That's literally what they've said. We saw Banana Dude say the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So like, nah, they're not gonna get the benefit of the doubt. What's up, Chrono Rig says, hey OJ, all these new PC handhelds are apparently now great value at 1,500 or more. Yeah, and that's a bunch of crock. I guess, you know, I see people saying, oh, well now they're good value. No, they're not. You don't need it. I don't care about the performance. I don't care if Switch 2 plays them at 30 FPS compared to the, these things are bad value. These things are bad value. They're too powerful for the form factor. They're gonna melt in a year or two if you're playing high intensity games. These things don't stand the test of time. We already saw that with the ROG Ally. So many of them are being set back in because they're just broken all the time. People aren't buying it. I don't buy it. I'm not buying this. Honestly, it's a psyop for gaming worshippers or like PC schizos. That's really what it is. So we're not going to sit here. I don't care how powerful it is. It can be as powerful as the strongest supercomputer in the world. Sitting there and saying, oh, 1,500, it's okay for what you... No. We're not doing that now. We're not doing that now. Let's see here. What's up, Rena? Hey, welcome. How you doing today, Rena? Good to see you here. What's up, Majora's Wrath? Welcome. What's up, Monolith Soft Ninja? What's up, Jeffrey Tucker? Let's see here. Hey, OJ, you think the Switch 2 is good until 2030? I think, bro, I don't want to see another new system from Nintendo for a long time. Like, I don't mind like a remodel, like a new design, like an OLED model or something in the future. But honestly, I'm so sick and tired of new hardware. I'm done, bro. Like I said, I don't think I even care. Like, I'm playing Romancing Saga 2. Now, it's just me. Now, I'm not saying my opinion equates to everybody. And don't get me wrong, there is a place for new hardware. But I'm playing Romancing Saga 2, Revenge of the Seven, and it's better than all of Square Enix's high-budget, high-priced games. Like, I'm having way more fun with this game than I had with Final Fantasy VII Remake, than I had with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, that I had with Final Fantasy 16, that I even had with Dragon Quest 11. I think this game, I'm having more fun. I'm not sure if it's better for everybody, but for me, it's more fun. So at this point, man, I don't want to hear none of it, man. I'm kind of tired of it. So I'm kind of tired of it, you know. Let's see here. This is the battery life is terrible. The battery life is terrible on all of these different platforms, man. I mean, you use some of these high-powered platforms. You play a AAA game for an hour, that battery's cooked. So that's just kind of how it is, like with big games. You're not gonna get PSP or 3DS or even DS or 3DS battery life because those systems were running it at 480p or not even 480p. Some of them 240. 3DS was running games at 240p. Let's see here. Hey OJ, big fan of the channel. Keep going. Keep up the good work. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. MW Gamecast. What's good? See, ROG Ally X20 was announced today, 1 year after the OG one. The OLED screen is rip off to early customers. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a complete rip off. It's a complete scam. If you went into buying the ROG Ally like last year, right? Like the ROG Ally X or whatever, whenever that came out, and then you bought that, then all of a sudden just a little bit ago, okay, and here's another one. Why did I spend my money on this one? These things are a scam. These things, it's not even like a rip off. It's a scam. It's a complete scam. A complete scam for a lot of these things, you know? You just released one. People spent their money. Are you trying to tell them they need to upgrade every single 2 seconds? They got to be wary of buying it because then the next model's coming out. This is terrible. This is the worst timeline. So I'm not even going to pay attention to all that. I'm not buying none of it. I'm not supporting none of it. I'm not watching no videos on any of them. I'm done. So I'm good. I'm good. The article say video game industry is dead after the Steam Deck price. They didn't say it was dead. They just said the handheld industry. So, OJ, what's your predictions for a possible June Nintendo Direct? The games you're expecting to see and some big surprises? I don't know. I'm expecting mid-June, like I've said before. But in terms of like certain games and things like that, we'll see. We'll see what they have. I really don't know. Hopefully, I mean, I did a video today. I said Kid Icarus. Maybe we see Golden Sun make a comeback. I mean, these are franchises that we haven't seen in a while. So maybe they bring those back. Shout outs Anonymous Zero. Big love to MW Gamecast. Thank you for the tune in tier pledge. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Thank you for becoming a tune in tier Elite Ninja. Yo, let's go. Shout outs, guys. Back to 400 on the Elite Ninja board. Let's go. Exclamation mark member if you want to become a member. It's only $1. So if you like these live streams, you want to support it, you can do that as well. Shout outs to MW Gamecast for becoming a member. Appreciate that. A former co-worker of mine has a ROG Ally X, held it compared to my Switch 2, far bigger screen. I think it's convinced him to get the Switch 2 at some point. Switch 2 didn't didn't fail, and the handheld PCs didn't win, so that means handheld gaming as a whole has failed. That's kind of what, give me 1 second here, guys. That's kind of like what some people were like saying with that whole Verge article, that they're trying to just say, oh, well, since the PC handhelds have priced people out and all that, so I guess the whole handheld thing, those PC, they were never part of the equation. They were never in the conversation to begin with. You need to show us some sales numbers before you start talking about that. We need to get some sales numbers. They were never part of the conversation. These things were just a get rich quick. They were just a get rich quick, or actually just siphon money from the enthusiast crowd. You know, from the small PC enthusiast handheld crowd. That's all it is. It's a money siphon. They're releasing them so often, you feel screwed over if you buy one. This thing, they suck, bro. I don't care. You can clip it. You can call me names, fanboy, whatever the case is. I don't care. These things suck. I'm gonna make a video in a bit anyway. I already said I know I said I was gonna make one before and it was supposed to be out, but I'm sorry, guys. I just took a little bit more time. I'm definitely gonna make one. I'm gonna bury all of this nonsense, bro. I'm gonna bury all of it. So, like, you know, like I said, you let these people on Twitter and all that, they can cap to you all they want to. They can sit there and make up all these things all they want to instead of being realistic with the audience, you know? And that's the only thing that I've asked for forever is like, listen, man, you don't have to like this. You don't have to like Nintendo. You don't have to like Microsoft. You don't have to like Sony. You don't have to like anybody. But be realistic with your audience. If you've got a big audience, stop lying to them. And that's the only thing that I've ever called out is like, yo, stop lying. Stop lying to your audience. Like, why are you being... Like, I don't care what flag you wave when it comes to what you like. I don't care. Why am I care about random people on the internet that I don't know that don't mess with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. But don't lie. That's all I'm trying to say is just don't lie. Remember what happened before the Switch 2 came out? All the lies? Literally, everybody, how many posts have you, if you're on Twitter, maybe for those who aren't, but if you see it, how many posts have you seen people say, yeah, all that stuff about the Switch 2 before, and it was kind of lies, huh? I've seen so many posts like that because they actually went out and got it or they actually researched it. And how many people have said, oh, that was kind of all lies, huh? That's what people did beforehand, bro. Coming from someone who loved Uprising, top 5 every game of all time, I honestly don't think Kid Icarus is ever coming back. You know, that's what people said before Kid Icarus Uprising. So I think Kid Icarus will come back at some point. Handheld industry is dead. The Switch 2 is the fastest selling console in history. $1,000 Steam Deck is crazy. Gaming basically admitting they were subsidized by that 30% store fee. Still using my OG ROG Ally, but understand the limitations for the device. Still using the OG ROG Ally. Man, I honestly, no cap, Big Willie. I mean, I'm glad that you like it, but I hate that thing. I think it's the worst. It's the worst system that I've ever purchased in my life. I mean, I don't buy bad systems though. I usually buy good systems. You know, I don't buy like crazy, stupid, bad systems. But that by far is the worst system that I've ever used in my life. You see Warriors4 post a monitor that's better than Sony's monitor that costs less than Sony revealed the price. I didn't see that. Nah. If you're so upset when you switch to all that, then why are you giving one as a giveaway? What does that mean? If you're so upset when you switch to and all that, then why are you giving one as a giveaway? What does that mean? I'm giving away a Switch 2, yes. But what does that have to do with anything? Who's upset at what do you mean? Serial. Let's see, people pirating Mina the Hollower tell us all we need to know about the whole game preservation narrative. Yeah, once again, it's just schizo PC people, like always. Nintendo Switch 2 is greatest compared to whoever released the PC down these days. I can commend Valve for not trying to mass release new iterations of the Steam Deck. They just had the base LCD and then the OLED to replace the higher end LCDs that they chose to wait to make a new one. You can commend Valve. I'm not commending them for anything. I mean, that's cool, but it's not because they didn't want to. They didn't do it because it wasn't feasible when it comes to like the tariffs and the taxes and all that. It wasn't feasible. They can't produce them in mass bulk. So I'm not commending them for anything. And when they did here's the problem: when you make a new model, that doesn't mean you get rid of the old model. That's all they did. They just, that was just a way for them to get rid of the old model and basically have a pseudo price increase. So nah, we ain't doing that, because if Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony decided to make a new model of a system and then discontinue the old model of the system, people would have a problem with that. People would have a big problem with that, but it's Valve, so it's okay to do that. Nah, because they increased the price by $150 to $250. It went from $400, and yes, it's a better system, don't get me wrong, but they completely got rid of the old model. Like, you know, they barely even had that old LCD. So I don't know. I'm not going to commend them too much. I can give them a little bit of props, maybe a tiny bit for, okay, yeah, they're not sitting there flooding the market with different models, but I think that's more because of their business model more so than their intent, you know? Or what they could do more like it. Knicks or Spurs? I mean, I hope the Spurs win just because it'd be cool for Wemby, but if the Knicks win, that's cool too, because RGT's a Knicks fan. I'd love to see Bonk's Adventure reboot on the Switch too. Probably not. Let's see. Oh, that's harsh, OJ. I don't mind it, but I haven't tried the others. Don't mind what? The ROG Ally? I'm just being honest with you right now. Like, if you like it, that's fine. Like I said, anybody can like whatever they want. You know, you can like whatever you want. But I mean, the original 2013 ROG Ally is the worst system that I've ever used. Like, it's the worst. But like I said, I'm stupid, so it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you like it, Rena, you're way smarter than me. So, like, if you like it, that's fine too. You know, I'm not saying that it's a bad system for other people. I just think, me personally, it's the worst system that I've ever used. I think it's terrible. Jimmy Mac with the $5 dono says games aren't optimized for PC handhelds. Switch 2 just works with better performance. Yeah, I think that's another problem too, is that they're just kind of thrown out there with certain specs, and then it's like, okay, well, let's see how well it works or not. I mean, there's definitely some powerful handhelds that get you great performance on big AAA games, but I don't trust none of them. I don't trust them to last. I don't trust them. They get really hot. It's just not for me. Jimmy Mac, yo, thank you, Jimmy Mac 88. Thank you for the $5 dono, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Or if they actually made like real consoles, not just PC handhelds. But I mean, I get why they make it, because then you have an instant library right there. Like, why make a separate, you know, closed box device when you have all those games right there if you can just make a PC handheld, you know? So that makes sense. Jimmy Mac, thank you for the big 5. You're now the Hokage Extreme Ninja. Anybody that does 5 or more, you bet, my man. Jimmy Mac on the board. We're not going to be able to do full combos today just because I do have to go to other job today and other stuff. But like I said, we'll extend it as far as we can before I got to go. Shout outs to Jimmy Mac. Thank you for the big 5. Anybody that does 5 or more, you can bid out Jimmy Mac on the board, or you can time up. And remember, if you drop a dono today, guys, make sure you put your music request Jimmy Mac. If you want a music selection, just a video game track, let me know. So yeah. Better on Steam OS, works with husband's visual novels. Better on Steam OS, works with husband's visual novels. Okay, shout outs. This is all going to get ugly. Initial reveal of the Steam frame and Steam machine prices are going to be inevitable price raises before project launch. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they've already raised the price a few times at this point. That's just me speculating. I'm almost positive they pretty much raised the price at this point. They won't do it. Part of me hopes Nintendo sues YouTube for promoting these garbage narratives. Wait, what are you talking about, Aries? How long is tomorrow's state of play? They said it's going to be over an hour. So, over an hour. Consoles are not free to construct. It isn't like a digital storefront. No, of course not. No, I get that, OJ. Still prefer my Switch 2. Definitely more comfortable. Well, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I think the ergonomics of all these different PC handhelds are not bad at all. Like, if I can say something positive about them. But like I said, I just think it's a scam. I just think that it's like they release, like that ROG came out in 2023, right? It's been 3 years, and how many variations have they released or have they announced? Like, to me, that's scammy. That's just scammy. They're releasing way too many of them, you know, like way too many in a too close of a time period, you know? And it's like big changes between them too, like big changes between them. So that's the problem that I have. And they're not cheap. Like, if they were cheaper, then it's okay. But it's like, no, they're like $1,000 plus, like 600, 500, 600 plus up to 1,000, you know? So that's the problem that I have. General Zamora with the $5 dono. And he says, do you think gaming in general has a hit the cell phone and TV territory where we get new tech every year. I mean, yeah, for these PC handhelds and PC companies, yeah, pretty much. And also, I want to, before I get to those 5 gifted memberships, I want to address DJ Knight. Says, OJ, your Niners are cooked. Myles Garrett is on the Rams. I know you said you didn't have to fix that. And no, not yet. I mean, the Niners played against the Rams, or sorry, played against the Browns, I think last year, and the even time before, and he hasn't really wrecked any games. So the Niners have a pretty good scheme against Myles Garrett. They do pretty good. I mean, obviously it's going to be tough, but they do have a pretty good scheme. So they're going all in this year, to win the Super Bowl. So if they do, congrats. But, something tells me that they might not. And also they have they traded away a lot of draft picks. So I think after this year, they're definitely cooked. The Rams are going to be in trouble after Stafford retires or something happens, but no, they just got a scheme for him. The Niners got a good offense. They got Kyle Shanahan, so just got to scheme around him. Pretty much, just don't let him, just make him not beat you. Double team him, run plays to the other side, do things like that, just like they did when they played against Myles Garrett before. But they've had a pretty good scheme. They've had a pretty good scheme whenever they play against Myles Garrett. They've been able to contain him. I mean, as anybody can actually contain him. Yeah, I'm streaming the State of Play tomorrow. Shout out to Ren with the 5 gifted members. Thank you so much, Renna. I appreciate that. Yo, Big Willie, Figure Drawing, Leah, Just Another Artist, and Mega Lee, all with the gifted memberships. Thank you so much to Renna with the big 5, getting us past the 400 mark. Let's go. Shout outs to Renna. Yo, the gifts coming through. Shout outs to Renna. You are awesome, young lady. Thank you so much. Renna H with the 5 gifted. Anybody has 5 more, you can beat out Renna on the board. But let's also get those on here as well. Expedition. Also, combo breaks. OJ, you think Ambernick will get big enough to release a true console, not just emulation? Nope. Can Microsoft develop a Smash Bros crossover strategy game, Project Cross Smash? Probably not, nah. Yo, what's up, Lavos? Yo, Dior with the 61 months of Jonan tier membership. Yo, I appreciate that. Did you see rumor of Persona characters going to Fortnite? I did see that. That's stupid, though, but I don't really care. But, yeah, they're there. Everybody's in Fortnite at this point, except for Samus. Nintendo's like, nope. The perfect stream to watch before my doctor's appointment. Hey, what's up, Bobby? Shout out to the greatest over there on Twitch. Shout out to the Twitch fan, Mario. What's good, man? Welcome. How you doing today, brother? Did you see, Big Tank says, I think Mark Cerny even said the new console takes less time to make fully than a game. Glad they actually released them at that pace, though. I don't know what you're talking about, Big Tank. If I were, I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, OJ, just wanted to comment, and I got Metroid Prime 4, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Yeah, Metroid Prime 4 is really good. Like, the good parts are really good, but the lows are really low. So, I mean, that's the thing about Metroid Prime 4. But, I mean, I really liked the game. I thought it was fun, for me at least. I heard Sony State of Play is going to be big with the theater, and I wish Nintendo did their big Nintendo Direct similar to E3 press conference. It's just wishful thinking, similar to E3 press conference. I mean, E3's dead. Nintendo hasn't done an E3 press conference in that type of way in like a decade plus. So, I mean, Sony isn't doing a like E3 press conference like a theater. Sean, I think you're mistaken. They're just essentially doing like a Nintendo Direct that plays in a theater. They're not having a live presentation like E3 used to be. It's not like that. They're essentially just taking their Nintendo Direct that they copied, right? State of Play is just the Nintendo Direct, but just Sony's version. And they're essentially at some theaters, not every theater, at select theaters, you're going to be able to watch the Sony's Nintendo Direct or their State of Play in the theater. So I think you're mistaken on what it actually is. Justin with the 28 months of the Ambu tier says, I think I like the Xbox ROG Ally X. Then I play my Switch 2 and I say maybe not. I mean, they're both good systems. For the price, like I said, for $300, I wouldn't be talking the way that I'm talking. Because my problem is that they're overpriced and they melt every now and then, depending on what situations happen. But if they were selling these PC handhelds for good prices, I wouldn't have a problem. Notice how I've never said anything negative about the handheld Android type devices that were, they used to be affordable. But notice how I don't say anything negative about those. They're kind of crazy now, but like the ones that just play your old school games, I don't ever mention those, right? I don't ever have a problem. Why do you guys think I go after specific PC handhelds or certain PC handhelds? Because they're overpriced and I think that they're junk. But I mean, if they were $300 or like reasonably priced and all that, then I'd be like, okay, yeah, it's not so bad. But at $1,000, $1,500, $1,000 for a Steam Deck OLED, 1 TB, that's a rip off. So, but once again, it's your own money. You guys can get whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. I'm not sitting there and saying that people shouldn't buy it. I'm just giving my own personal opinion. I'm not saying that it's not good either. You know what I'm saying? I just give my own personal opinion. Let's see. We need an announcement for good games. RE9 can't win Game of the Year by default. I mean, there's a bunch of good games that have already released this year, so I don't think it's just RE9. I mean, obviously, Pokemon Pocopia came out. That was rated really well. 007 First Light, that came out. That was rated really well. So there's other games that are coming out that are rated good. I don't think it's a foregone conclusion. I mean, Mina the Hollower just came out. That's the highest rated game of the year. So that rated over Resident Evil. So there'll be more. Yo, what up, OJ? You gotta check out FF7 Rebirth on Switch 2. I'll buy it. I don't know if I'm gonna actually play it, but I'll buy it. It was in reference to what you were talking about earlier with the handheld PCs released too quickly. Consoles could do the same, but don't, which I'm grateful for. Okay, yeah. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, Max? Only welcome. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. I'm just very clueless. That's all, man. No, it's okay. You probably just saw it on Twitter. Yeah, they're not. I think that like you got mixed up by like them it being in a theater. I thought you were probably thinking that, oh, it's a big theater that everyone's going to go watch it and it's going to be live. No, it's literally just the recording of the Nintendo Direct, but just played at some theaters. So that's really just what it is. And it's only select theaters, like in I think like 8 cities. I don't know. It's not in that many cities. Like there's one in Los Angeles, so I can drive a couple hours, but there's no way in hell I'm driving 2 hours to go watch a State of Play. Like that's just stupid. I would never do something like that. Like, you know. So yeah, I'm not doing that. Let's see. I'm assuming GTA 6 will likely be nominated for Game of the Year. GTA 6 is gonna win Game of the Year. It's gonna not just nominated. It's going to win Game of the Year. I mean, and then we also have Wolverine coming out. So you got Wolverine and you got GTA 6 all coming out. So both of those games are gonna be nominated, and GTA 6 is gonna win Game of the Year. Not just directs, but FF7 Rebirth on Switch 2 launches tomorrow, which is hype. Yeah, I'm gonna go pick it up. I'll pick it up on Switch 2 at some point. I'm assuming okay, I already read that, my bad. I'm in a city where State of Play showing was sold out immediately. I was a little surprised. That's fine. I don't care. I'm not gonna go watch a State of Play at a theater with a bunch of other people. It's not that big of a deal. I wouldn't even do it if it was a Nintendo Direct. I ain't doing that. Let's see here. I honestly believe GTA 6 is coming to Switch 2. I don't know if it is, but we'll see. You know, we'll definitely see. Like, I mean, it's possible, obviously. Will remakes like Ocarina of Time be allowed to be nominated for Game of the Year? Yeah, remakes are allowed to be nominated for Game of the Year. Yeah, I think like FF7 Remake was nominated for Game of the Year. So, hey, what's up, Epic Globster? Welcome to the stream. What's good? What's good? Let's see here. Sony Awards. Sometimes it's been that way, man. Sometimes it's been that way. To me, I think it was the most that way when Astrobot beat out Metaphor. I think Metaphor should have won Game of the Year, in my opinion. But, you know, Astrobot's really good, too. So, can't be too mad. Hey, what's up, Joe 9K? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Yo, what's up, The Great Wild? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, brother? Good to see you guys here. What's up, Kai? Welcome. How you doing today? What's up, Epic Globster? Shout outs, man. Thank you guys for coming out to the stream. You guys are awesome. Astrobot winning. I don't think it was crazy that Astrobot won. I don't think Astrobot's really good. I just don't think it was better than Metaphor. Like, it doesn't, like, in terms of respectively in their genre, Astrobot doesn't do anything that's so much crazier better than Metaphor did in its own genre. So and Metaphor offers way more as a game, way more content, way more value, way better music, or way more music. Like, so I don't understand how Astrobot beat out Metaphor. To me, I do understand because it's an RPG and people didn't play it, you know. So I think that's the thing. That's the thing there. But still, you know. I was waiting for you to stream the Summer Games Showcase earlier. Are you planning to cover the shows at all? What's the Summer Games Showcase? What was that? I didn't see any Summer Games. I'm gonna stream the Summer Games Fest. I'm gonna stream that. I'm gonna stream all the main stuff. I'm not streaming like PC Gamer Show and, you know, little Tiny's Adventure Show, Super Show or something. You know, I'm not streaming. You know, I'm not streaming just random, you know, just events. I'm gonna stream all the big events. So Sony State of Play. I'm gonna stream the Sony State of Play. I'm gonna stream the Nintendo Direct, whatever that is. I'm gonna stream Summer Games Fest. I'm gonna stream like the Xbox Game Showcase, but I'm not streaming. You know, I'm not streaming just random shows. Does GTA 6 come out this year? How are you sure? Well, I mean, Take-Two said it again at the investor meeting, and so they said it again. So you got to take their word for it until it doesn't. Metaphor might be coming to Switch 2 this year. Yeah, I heard that's one of the big rumors, but I mean that's been a rumor for a while now. I think it's gonna happen. Wasn't Elden Ring DLC a nomination for something? It was. It got nominated. I think it got nominated for Game of the Year. Yeah. Let's just shout outs to Figure Drawing. Thank you for the gifted membership. Appreciate that. Hey yo, big love. Big Tank Boy got the gifted membership. Let's go. Thank you for the gift, Mr. Figure Drawing. Combo breaks. Let's go. Combo breaker for that one. 29 on the board. We're almost at the 30 extension. Let's go. This week definitely going to be a busy one when it comes to gaming. Yeah, it's going to be a big week. There's going to be a lot of announcements. I'm actually excited for it. There was like 2 games out of 50 that looked good. 2 games out of 50 that looked good. What, the Summer Games Showcase? Yeah, I'm not streaming random. I learned my lesson with streaming random showcases, bro. Like, half the time, y'all just complaining. You're just saying all the games look like trash. Or you guys are whining. Not everybody here, but people are whining. Where's the Switch 2 versions? And just, it's not fun. Or where's the Nintendo version? So it's just like, I don't really feel like dealing with all that right now. I'm gonna stream the main ones. I'm gonna stream the main shows, and that's it. Let's see here. I have the name wrong. It is the Summer Games Fest, but today they cover the indie games and horror games. Yeah, good for them. I ain't streaming Jeff Keighley's sideshow Bobs. No, I'm okay. I'm okay on all that. Mr. Davis, what's up, Mr. Davis? Welcome to the stream. Says, how you doing today? I like your video. Somebody tell Alex was talking about you, but I got your back. What? Alex? Which Alex? Alex the what? Banana Man? Oh no, Alex was talking about me. I mean, that makes sense, man. I don't got a problem with that. I've been talking I've been talking about him the whole time. So we talking about, oh no, Alex, but you know, once again, I don't care. I've been talking all sorts of smack. I talked about him on the Spawncast multiple times. At least I referenced him. You know, obviously everybody knew I was talking about, if you know what I'm talking about. So I don't got a problem with that. But I mean, here's the main deal, man. Here's what it comes down. I'm not gonna crash out over it or nothing like that. Here's the main deal. The main deal is that he's a liar. Okay, Alex is a liar. He's a Valve bootlicker. He's a fake consumer advocate, and he's a liar. And he's been caught lying multiple times. Okay, he's a rage baiting type of guy. That's what he does. He's not a serious type of person. He dresses up in a banana suit. Let's just be real here. And entertainment's great, but he's not a serious person. He's also a massive bitch because he will not actually come through and debate like a man. So he's not here to actually have good conversation and be a real consumer advocate. He's here to just rage bait and make money and siphon money off of his viewers. That's all he's here to do. He's not here to actually talk about the games and advance consumer interest in games. He just loves Valve. He just loves PC. And he's willing to push everybody aside that's not what he likes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and all that. And he's willing to lie. He's willing to lie about Nintendo. He's willing to lie about Sony. He's willing to lie and manipulate the whole time through. So if you're talking about that, Alex, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing. But once again, Alex, he can come talk to me. We can do a debate. We can talk about all of his lies. I can expose the lies, which, I mean, I have on Twitter. It's right there. He's lied multiple times. Or he's been misinformed, and he spreads misinformation. So, like I said, it's all good. If you're talking about him, then yeah, it's all good. Let's see here. Don't like the babysitting? Yeah. I'm still predicting June 10th for the Nintendo Direct. Yeah, me too. Wait, no, not me too. I'm predicting, sorry, I talked about it today. I said June, it's going to be somewhere between June 9th and June 18th. So, but the 3 days in between. So June 9th, 10th, or 11th, or June 16th, 17th, or 18th. I think it's gonna be one of those 6 days. Free Life May says, do you think Nintendo will create more AAA original IPs? We need something fresh that could be big. I mean, I don't think we need something fresh. I don't think we need that. No. I mean, what we need is for them to just make great games, whether it's a brand new IP or not, doesn't matter. So, for example, a game like Donkey Kong Bonanza, that is a fresh, new idea that Donkey Kong's never been like that before. You know what I'm saying? So it's really more about new ideas. Now, don't get me wrong. New IPs are great. New IPs are awesome. But a new IP doesn't mean that there's a bunch of new ideas in the game. That doesn't mean that. And I think that's the biggest misconception from a lot of casual gamers, is that people think that if you see a new character, that all of a sudden it's a new game. No, that doesn't mean that. It just means that it's a new character. But they can have the same old gameplay that you've had. Donkey Kong Bonanza is more fresh and new than a variety of new IPs that just do the same shooting or just do the same thing over and over. So I think it's more about getting great new gameplay ideas, more so than saying we need new IPs that could be big. No, we need new gameplay ideas that could be big, like Donkey Kong Bonanza. So I don't really care about whether it's a new IP or not. A new IP can suck, it can be trash. So we don't. So I'm not. I don't know if they're gonna do that or not, but I don't think it really matters. What really? Look at Astral Chain. That was a brand new IP. People didn't go out there and buy it like that, right? People didn't go out there and buy it like that. It's not like it sold 10 million copies. So we just need great gameplay ideas that are fun and fresh, you know? We heard rumors that we might get Nintendo Direct June this month, but I hope it's true because I want Nintendo Direct this month. I think it's going to happen. Let's see here. Most of the random showcases are just Steam stuff all the time, pretty much. Do you do preparation when there's so many stuff in the week? Yeah, I do. I definitely do preparation. I'm definitely going to be doing preparation, like getting ready for certain things, making sure that I get everything, everything ready to go. I heard this week that there'll be a partner showcase, and then 2 weeks later there'll be a Zelda Direct. That's just a false, made-up rumor that nobody credible actually said. That's just made up. You had me dying on the part of this podcast where you're ripping into him. Listen, man, it is what it is. Like, he can stop being scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, for somebody as old as he is, I'm shocked at how afraid he is of simply talking to somebody else. I mean, running from Nintendo Prime, running from me, like, I don't understand why he's so scared. For an old school guy like that, that's just wild. Because like back in our day, like when we grew up, you didn't run like that. But I guess, I don't know, maybe the modern day, person has kind of seeped into a lot of people where they're just scared, But once again, to keep it a buck, I mean, it's probably smart that he stays away. It's probably smart that he refuses to talk to me, because I'd destroy him in a debate. It'd be a skunk. Like I said, and I think they probably would have done something, but they watched the debate that I had with the robot guy, me and Prime, and literally everybody decided that I don't know if they had a secret meeting or something like that, but they all saw that debate. And they saw me and Prime absolutely rip that guy to shreds, and they saw the comment section. They saw the comment section of his own fans that don't even like us saying, hey man, you lost, you got cooked. So why would anybody want to debate? And why would anybody credible that lies? Why would they want to debate me? They know I'm going to do my homework. So I think it makes sense that he's scared, scared of Prime, scared of me, so it makes sense. I get it. Let's see. You expect to see tomorrow besides Wolverine? I don't know, man. What do you guys think is going to happen there? Feel like if Nintendo came out with a fresh new game, those certain Nintendo fans would be angry because it's not Mario or Zelda. I don't know if they'd be angry about that, but I'm just saying, just because you have a new IP doesn't mean that it's going to be everyone's going to buy it or everyone's going to like it. Once again, Astral Chain, people didn't rush out. Where were all the people that rush out there and go get it? And that's fresh ideas, brand new IP. Did everybody rush out there and go buy it? No. So I think just because you have a new IP doesn't mean that people are going to rush out there and go get it. And it doesn't mean that it's going to bring new ideas to the table. You could have a new IP and it's just completely the same old gameplay that we've played before. Like over and over. Look at how many Metroidvania games there are. They all play very similar. And they're new IPs. It's like, oh, it's Metroidvania, So... Pragmata is a good example of new IP with fresh ideas. Exactly. Pragmata is a great new IP with some nice ideas. Absolutely. It's great. There are also a Baldur's Gate 2 remake being in development, or the original co-lead. Yeah, I heard about that. I don't really care about Baldur's Gate though. OJ, I got a question. What's going on with this game? Do you ever find out more information? Nah, I didn't, Mr. Davis. Nah. I did not. All right, what's up, JC Hopkins? Welcome. What is a game that that you know that every time it gets a release, you know you will buy it? Anything Monolith Soft, pretty much. Would love to see more info on the Infamous remake. Apparently, Jet Set Radio might get shown, and a few others. Jet Set Radio, Infamous. Yeah, that'll be good. I think that'd be a good one. That'd be a good one. I'd like that. Well, I'm not a big Jet Set Radio fan, but Infamous remake, that'd be good. We'll love to see. What's good, OJ? Man, I really need to get my hands on a new Fire Emblem once that's out. Yeah, it's coming out soon. It's coming out. I think the new Fire Emblem game is gonna come out like August or September. That's when I think that game is coming out. And what's up, Link? Welcome. What's up, Peduccia? Do you think Sony will have a banger show? Yeah, I think it'll be solid. I mean, people thought the other show was good, and I still haven't bought a single game from that show. At least I haven't. Nothing. I don't know. I don't remember much. But yeah, what's up, NX Revolution? Remember Rerez? I remember Rerez. Shout outs to Rerez though. He's way better than a lot of these trolls in today's day. Shout outs to Rerez. You know, no hate there. No hate out. No hate against Rerez. So no hate against Rerez. Let's see here. Oh, that new game, Game Freak game, Beast of Reincarnation. Yeah, that game looks cool. I'm gonna pick that game up too. So tomorrow we might see Cory Barlog's game. I'm wondering what it will be like. People are saying it would be a prequel to God of War. Yeah, like the God of War Faye or whatever. Yeah, I'll be interested. I want to see what it looks like too. I'm hoping Nintendo drops a Switch 2 edition of Astral Chain. Oh, I'd like a Switch 2 edition. That would be good. That would be good. Saros DLC got new God of War update, bunch of third-party stuff, PS Plus update. Yeah. Maybe we get some token reveals, Tokon reveals. That game is coming to Switch. Wish that game is coming to Switch 2. Nah, it's not coming to Switch 2, obviously. But I mean, they've already been showing that game for a while now, right? I think it just needs to come out at this point, right? Like, that game's already been at a few different showcases now, so I think it's time for that game just to come out. Tides of Annihilation could show up. Yep, that could show up. What happened to Deca Police? They already gave an update on Deca Police. They had the, what's it called? They had the level 5 Vision event this year, and they said that it's coming out next year, or it's coming out later. So they gave a small little trailer that said it's still in development. So it's coming out. Nothing happened to it. It's still in development. Let's see. You think Nintendo will do a direct? Of course they're going to do a direct. Yes. Intergalactic would be great to see. New Tomb Raider. I'm trying to keep my expectations realistic considering Sony's output recently. Yeah, that's good.
Valuable items.
You see a Capcom's new RPG they revealed last year? Maybe. Dream a Little Mo with the five gifted members. Well, what RPG are you talking about? What RPG is that? I mean, we could see it, but what RPG are you talking about? I don't remember. Dream a Little Mo with the 5 gifted. Tying up Renna. Tying up Renna with the lead. Hey, yo, I appreciate that. Let's go. Shout outs to Dream a Little Mo. Out here, Little Mo. Yo, I appreciate you, fam. Let's go. Thank you for the big support. Combo breaks. Let's get you up on the board. Tied up with Renna on the board. Yo, we out here. We guys just got the members back up over 400. Yo, we out here. We out here. Shout outs, Dream. Dream. I didn't know that you had that in you, Dream a Little Mo. I didn't know, man. Welcome. Thank you for the support, brother. Anybody that's 5 or more gifted, you can tie up or pass up Renna and Dream a Little Mo. Excuse me. Hey, OJ, I bet the State of Play will show interesting game trailers, but no gameplay. I never hype for the game besides Nintendo that shows the gameplay. I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, the last one that they had, they showed gameplay, so I think they'll show a good amount. I mean, Wolverine's gonna be there. I think there's gonna be a lot of gameplay of Wolverine, you know, at the bare minimum. Do you like Mina the Hollower or not interested? Yeah, I think it's cool. I still need to play more though, but I think it's cool. Shout outs to Ark Doug, Rafty. Oh, you guys all getting memberships? Yo, DJ Knight, let's go. Yo, what's up, Dova Deity? Welcome to the stream, brother. Over there on Twitch, JC, I haven't been up to nothing lately. Grind has been bountiful. Yeah. They gave a new. It wasn't really much of an update, but they just said, yeah, they're still working on it. And they gave like a small trailer. Check it out. It's on YouTube. I mean, you can watch the level 5 Vision event. It was a few what, a couple months ago now? I forgot exactly when that level 5 vision event was, but yeah, they had it, and it was there. They talked about it. They talked about it, so it's still happening. It's still a thing. Also, Robin got a gift too. Shout outs to Robin. Let's go. I need an update on that Castlevania game. It's coming. I mean, it's coming out later this year, so we'll probably get a release date and a trailer, another trailer at one of these game shows coming up. So yeah, it's coming. Let's see here. That's what I'm shooting for. Getting membership hyped. Someone will get a Switch 2. Hey, shout outs. Let's go. Do you think Nintendo will make a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Mario Galaxy 1+2 and have mouse controls? They already have a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of that. So if you buy that game, there's a 4K Switch 2 update that does do mouse controls and all that. If I'm not correct, I think it does. It already does that. So I don't think you have a Switch 2 in the game because I think you would have already known that, right, Chris? Do you have a Switch 2 in the game? Because if you play it, it updates and you get all that. They already did a Switch 2 update for it. So yeah. Crazy how it's already been 1 year since Switch 2. Yeah, it'll be 1 year this week. I'm gonna have a 1 year review of the Switch 2. Like, I'll have that out for you guys this week at some point. But yeah, it's been crazy. Yeah, 1 whole year since the system. But it sometimes it feels like more. It feels like more than it feels like less at the same time. You know. My bad, wrong studio. I meant more on Rev Nor from Konami. Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe we get a new trailer on that game. Yeah. How's your day going? I was surprised that you doing a stream this early. Had to stop your exercise. Oh, you don't have to stop your exercise. Still keep going. Just plug the headphones in and still do your exercise. You good? Let's see. Yeah, I bought the Galaxy bundle physical and it updates the Switch as soon as it updates the Switch 2 as soon as you pop it in. So I mean, they already did that, Chris. So, they already did that. Good to see Ninmar here, though. Welcome. Yeah, sorry, guys. Like certain Mondays and certain Fridays, I've got work and other stuff that I got to do. So, I got to leave the stream. I got to start the stream early, and I got to leave the stream a little bit earlier than what we usually do. Let's see here. The God of War trilogy remake will be good. I mean, I hope it's good. We got to see what direction they take, but I'm pretty sure it'll be good whenever that's coming out. But yeah, the new direct rumors that are happening is that we could see Metaphor ReFantazio. There's some other direct rumors that are going down. Something said June 4th. That means this week. I highly doubt that Nintendo's doing a direct this week. I mean, I'd be shocked. If Nintendo's doing a direct this week. I mean, it's possible, but I would be shocked if they're doing a direct this week. So I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. But I do think that we are gonna get a Nintendo Direct this month. My bet for the Nintendo Direct is gonna be like June like. Oh, that's July. Sorry, I'm looking at my calendar. June 9th through the 18th, but probably like the 3 days in between. So in between each week. So 9th, 10th, or 11th, or 16th, 17th, or 18th. That's when I think that the Switch 2 Direct is going to be. Metaphor ReFantazio once again. Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition. Apparently, it's going to be a key card, but it's coming. So these are the things that are some of the rumors that are out there. Also, Sega's apparently working on Phantasy Star. I don't know about all that, like Phantasy Star Online 30 or something. So we'll see. Are you gonna do a early stream every Monday? Not every Monday, just specific Mondays, certain Mondays. To be exact, the first, third, and the fifth Mondays out of the month. The second and the fourth Fridays out of the month are earlier streams. So those are all first, third, and fifth Mondays, second and fourth Fridays. So that's hard to keep up with. I'm sorry. I should probably post it on my community page. I don't know, this Chris Coy guy, I don't know, you're acting weird. I already answered that, so I'm just gonna, I don't know what's going on here, so I'm gonna put you on a 1 minute timeout. Let's see. PC guys tomorrow have to face facts that these single player games won't launch on Steam down again. PlayerEssence while watching. What games are you talking about, Leaf Storm? Hey, what's up, Mr. King? Shout outs, brother. Good to see you here. I know the State of Play has a trailer gameplay. I'm talking about those who have don't have any gameplay. Sorry for the confusion. Ran out of space. Oh, okay. Yo, what's up, CK Darvin? What up, OJ? I know you're excited for the new COD. Yeah, right. Yeah, very excited. But seriously, what do you think we'll see any big shadow drops this week from and from which platforms? Oh yeah, I think there'll be shadow drops pretty much for all platforms at some this week. Yeah, there'll be some shadow drops here and there, or some like super quick releases, you know, like announcement and release, or like demo, like shadow demo drops and stuff like that for some games. Yeah. Let's see. Do you think Metaphor will be a proper physical? No, I don't. I don't think Metaphor will be a proper physical. No. No, it's a pretty large game, file size wise, so I don't think it will be. I don't think. I mean, I think Sonic probably fits underneath the I think they're just gonna be cheap with it because of how old the games are, because they're so old. So they're just gonna be a little bit cheap with it. I mean, they had that meeting where they were saying that single player games will be exclusive on PlayStation down in the town hall. Okay, you're talking about Sony. Yeah. Sony's not gonna put their big single player games on PC. They're not going to put their big single player games on PC anymore. Yeah, that's true. What would be your thoughts if Mia the Hollower came to Smash Bros. With playable kick? That'd be kind of cool. But I mean, it's not going to happen, but that'd be kind of cool. Do you think a Wolverine demo is possible? I think a Wolverine demo is possible. I mean, will they do it? I mean, probably not, but is it possible? Yes. I say that there's at least a 10% chance that it happens. Says, are you going to get in Grand Blue Fantasy Relink when it drops for this July? I don't think so, just because, unless it's a review code, because I don't like the 30 FPS. I tried it out, and I don't like the 30 FPS. I think it's lazy to get that. That game should be running at 60 or at least 40 FPS, so a little lazy on their end. Doesn't mean that it ruins the game. Game's still fine, but nah. Let's see. I really hope that there's an upgrade patch for Sonic, because I don't want to buy the game again. I don't think that there's going to be an upgrade patch, but we'll see. I don't think so, but it's always possible, right? Like when it comes to like upgrade patches and things like that, it's always possible. But Sega's been pretty bad when it comes to upgrades and all that. Like they've been actually terrible. So they've been actually terrible with it. So yeah. No, yeah. Okay, so AJ Brown just got traded to the Patriots too. So yeah, AJ Brown on the Patriots now. What are your thoughts? Okay, I already read that. Shoutouts. I hope we get another look at the Jet Set Radio. Yeah, Jet Set Radio would be cool. I'm not a big Jet Set Radio guy myself, but it is what it is, you know. Oh, see, AJ, yeah, he finally got traded. Finally got traded. He finally got traded after all that time, man. Finally got traded. Let's see, is Chrono Trigger Remake the new Silk Song? No, because Chrono Trigger Remake has never been announced. Silk Song was actually announced and real, and like playable and demoed and all that. So Chrono Trigger Remake isn't the new Silk Song because Chrono Trigger Remake has never been announced. I'm curious on what Switch 2 exclusive games ArcSys is working on. Are they working on any exclusive games? Do they have exclusive games lined up? So, do they have exclusive games? I'm not sure if they do. We did get an exclusive game from a new studio co-founded by Ready at Dawn. It's called Beyond the Dark Night Watch. Coming exclusively to the Switch 2. You know it's gonna be something. Is it something lame? Let me see. Reveal trailer. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's see if it's something lame or not. Unreal Engine. Atlantis Studio. Still in development, capture on Nintendo Switch 2. Exclusive third-party game, though. I mean, that's kind of crazy. For Switch 2 already? Let me just watch it like this so I can see, get the accurate colors. It's like a horror game. Five Nights. It's of course it's first person. I'm pretty sure this will run at 60 FPS. It's just a slow-moving first-person game. There you go. Atlantis Studio. I wonder why they decided to do that. I wonder why they decided to do exclusive for the Switch too. Maybe they can hit a certain niche and then they can expand out, or they can probably so they can cut back on development costs. That'd be the reason why I think that they can market it to like one crowd and they can get that extra Nintendo marketing. That would be my guess. Why that they would do something like that. So yeah, ArcSys had two slated for Switch 2. The first one was Dear Me, I Was, and then which came out last year. They got another under Watari. That was leaked documents. Oh yeah. Okay, I mean, yeah, maybe we'll see what they have. I mean that oh my Dear Me, Easy ABC or whatever that was, like that game was alright, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. I'm looking forward. I want to see what Nintendo has when it comes to the Direct. Like with the big games, like obviously I want Star Fox. Star Fox is coming out this month. Oh my god, I'm so excited for Star Fox. What's that, June 25th? Of course, I hate Nintendo's doing this whole at the end of the month thing. Nintendo, please stop the end of the month stuff. Can we do more middle of the month? Can we do more early month? It don't really matter. It's just a couple of weeks, or just a few weeks, but still. It's like, okay, it's June month. All right, but it's the end of the month. Oh man, all right. What are your top 3 announced games that you're excited to play this year? Top 3? I'll have a most anticipated list. I don't know about my top 3 just yet, but yeah, obviously Ocarina of Time, Star Fox, Fire Emblem. Those are looking good right now. But yeah, we'll see about some other games too. I got to take a look at all the different games that are coming out. I don't know everything just yet, so once I got a full list of everything, then I can be like, okay, I'm more excited for this and this and this, you know. Just passing by to say hi and apologize the other day. Unskillfully, the word turns to describe the Dragon Quest heroes look. Didn't mean to attack anyone. I got LGBT friends. Didn't mean like that. Hey, it's all good, man. As long as you realize that it was a situation, that it was a problem. It's all good, man. Thank you, Polo. Appreciate that, fam. Let's see here. Ocarina hasn't been officially announced. It hasn't been, but it's coming. Like, so it hasn't been, but it's a thing. We'll see how it looks though. We'll see how it looks. We'll see how, like, if it's gonna be good or not. I'm guessing that they're gonna treat it with a lot of care. Nate sounds pretty hopeful for Ocarina of Time remake, and Nate also stated that there's unleaked games that he hasn't revealed, that haven't been revealed, that have not been leaked. I talked about that in my video today. So if you haven't seen my video today, Nintendo has these unleaked games that are coming, and I go over a few of them that I think, like Kid Icarus, maybe there could be some stuff, you know. Obviously there could be F-Zero. What about F-Zero? That's another classic franchise that can come back. So there's a lot of good stuff. Will they show Wolverine? Yeah, they already announced that they're going to show Wolverine. That's going to have like a big segment is Wolverine. Let's see here. Did you know that remake of Sonic CD is rumored? I did know about that, but we'll see if it happens. You think Nintendo will have a soft second half of the year? No, because they got Fire Emblem. They've got Fire Emblem, the Dust Bloods, and Ocarina of Time already. So that already makes it not a soft second half of the year. Plus Splatoon Raiders. I mean, if you count July as second half of the year, they already have Splatoon Raiders, the Dust Bloods, Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, and Ocarina of Time. So that's already 4 big games for the second half of the year. I don't know any other first-party studio, maybe outside of Microsoft, that has that many. I don't think Sony has 4 big second half games, so no. Do you know that the remake? Okay, I already read that. My bad. Wonder what the big holiday game has planned. It gotta be something big enough to compete with GTA. It's gonna be the Ocarina of Time remake, guys. I mean,
OJ thoughts on the Rams getting Garrett. We are going all in.
Yeah.
Verse is a good player, but he's young and was quiet in the playoffs. Garrett is one of the best of all time.
Yeah.
Plus McDuffie, our defense gonna be legit.
You guys' defense. My thoughts are you gotta scheme against him. Every time that the Niners have played against Garrett, they've held him in check because they scheme specifically to make sure that he doesn't eat. You know, so I mean that's pretty much what you got to do now. So it just makes the defense, it makes the other guys better on your team. So I think really having Garrett, to me, I'm not necessarily worried about, oh man, Garrett is gonna just have 15 million sacks against the Niners, because he's not. What I'm worried about is the fact that we're gonna have to devote so much resources and time to trying to make sure that you block Garrett that it does open up the rest of the guys on the line, and it also gives you just less time to be able to throw the ball down the field and all that. So. Then, like I said, every time that they've played against Garrett, they always scheme for him. They put 2 guys on him. They chip him. They do all that type of stuff. But I think that Garrett, obviously, that makes your defense a top tier defense in the NFL. As long as you guys have health, you guys are going to be very good. Just like you guys were good last year too. I mean, you guys had a good defense last year. So yeah. But I mean, you guys threw away your future. I mean, at the end of the day, but it doesn't matter if you win another Super Bowl. It don't matter what happens afterwards. Just win the Super Bowl now. But yeah, I mean, they shot up to being the favorites. So. It's gonna be a fun season. All the teams got better in the NFC West. Every team got better, maybe with the exception of the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks pretty much just stayed the same. They lost some guys, but every team pretty much either stayed the same or got better. I think even the Cardinals got better. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun season this year. Thank you for the $3, man. I appreciate that. Shout out to Dick. Let's see here. New NSO console. Honestly, I don't know if I even want a new NSO console. I just want them to actually put out more GameCube games and pick up the pace for some other systems. So, is it possible to get Ocarina of Time remake next spring when the movie drops? No, it's probably gonna come out this year, not next spring. No, probably not. So they can package it like they did with Mario Galaxy. The Mario Galaxy game came out before the movie. So the movie came out this year. Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, that came out last year. So, I mean, they didn't package it with the movie. Mario Galaxy came out last year. If I'm not correct, right? Mario Galaxy came out last year, and the movie came out this year. So they didn't even package it together. They didn't package it together. One of them came out before, and the other one came out later. So Byron Young and the other guys gonna be eating it if you guys double Garrett. I mean, well, yeah, it's just gonna be one-on-one, or it's gonna be chips. So essentially, what you do is that wherever Garrett's at, you identify where he's at, you point him out, and then you have a running back, you have a tight end, you have somebody. You're gonna have the tackle on him, of course, but then you have somebody else chip him. So it's gonna give you less guys out in routes. It's gonna throw off your timing, things like that. So that's really what you got to do. I mean, you can take anybody out of the game. If you don't want Myles Garrett to ever get a sack, then simply you just put 2 people on him, or you just chip him every single time, and he won't get a sack. So that's really what the Niners have done. I mean, I think he got 1 sack against them last year, but it was in garbage time. They were down big, so it didn't really mean much. And like the time before, I don't think he got it. He might have gotten a sack, but he doesn't really wreck the game. But he's always getting pressure. He's always getting a lot of pressures, and we always have to devote resources to him. So it's really going to open up, like you said, it's going to open up the other guys to really eat, So the Yellow Kazoo, what's up, the Yellow Kazoo? Welcome. GTA 6 will ruin Nintendo's holiday. Nah, it won't. Let's see here. What do you think? What do you think has been Square Enix's biggest fumble? Their biggest fumble? Square Enix's biggest, like how they met that Final Fantasy. Console Final Fantasy. They kind of messed that one Let's see. I was really looking forward to playing God of War Faye on PC, but joke's on me, I guess. Time to get a PS5, buddy. Should have got one before the price increase went up. Wish they were better. Remember when they were in the Super Bowl? I wish they were the big deal in Arizona. The big deal. What team are you talking about? The Oh, you're talking about the Cardinals? Okay, yeah. The Cardinals got better. They got better this year. They got a quarterback. They got Carson Beck. They got that running back Jeremiah Love. They brought in a couple free agents. They got Tyler Algier. They've got some guys. They've got some solid players on the team. They've got Marvin Harrison Jr. Like they've still got players on the team. Remember when they used that against Aaron Donald, auto double team? Yeah, Aaron Donald opened up everybody else to get sacks, especially in that Super Bowl year. But the thing about Aaron Donald is that since Aaron Donald is an interior guy, what that does is that with Aaron Donald, he plugs up the whole middle of the field, so you can't run certain schemes in terms of inside zone running and things like that, because Aaron Donald's just gonna, just destroy that. Me personally, like, I'm a bit more afraid of Aaron Donald than I am of Myles Garrett, because Aaron Donald, once again, he would completely take away the middle of, like, the inside, hash to hash, and he could affect both sides of that middle, right? Whereas Garrett's just going to be able to affect that one side, which is fine. Obviously, you pay big money to guys that do that, but there's ways to deal with the outside edge compared to an inside pressure guy. There's a lot of ways. And once again, when you have an inside pressure guy that can blow up your center, blow up your guards, all that, and just completely take away the middle of the field, it really makes things even worse. It really makes things even worse. So for me, if you said, hey, you're gonna rather have a dominant inside, interior, or defensive end, most people pick defensive end, but me, I'm like, oh, Aaron Donald was way scarier because the doubles on the inside and just up the gut pressure where you can't run on either side of the hash. Whereas, look, when it comes to the outside, just chip him, just do certain things, What if he comes out of retirement? Nah, he ain't coming out of retirement. He's good. I'm still on vacay, but be jumping in real quick to say, man, you've been on vacation for a while, hot minute. This man been on vacation for 2 months. Let's see here. What's up, OJ? I swear I've never seen so many crazy guys on Twitter before you started to kill him with the Steam Deck recently. Props. Hey, man, it is what it is, brother. It is what it is. I try to tell you guys the crazies are out there. Aaron Donald does not need to come out of retirement. Remember, I used to do that against Aaron Donald. Dude had a auto double team. Yeah. Let's see. Did you react to the mix summer game showcase? No. Did you react to the mixed summer game showcase? I'm not reacting to something called the mixed summer game showcase. No. I did not react to it. I'm not going to react to it ever in my life. I'll probably never react to that mixed summer. No, I did not. Yeah, a couple weeks. I was in France for a wedding 1 week, wrapping up the real vacay this week. This man just traveled everywhere. All right, good stuff, brother. Good stuff. A lot of good traveling going on there. I like it. What's good though, guys? What's good? It ain't worth the reaction, OJ. Oh, well, they showed the horror games. They showed the horror games for over 2 hours. They showed horror games for over 2 hours during the daytime. Who thought that would be a good idea? How are you going to show horror games during the daytime? Oh, I'm so scared when it's not even dark outside. Bro, they showed horror games for over 2 hours during the daytime. That does not make any sense whatsoever. You gotta hype that better. You gotta say, oh, it's going to be at nighttime. Oh, turn out the lights. We're going to be showing you guys horror games. You got to theme that, bro. Like, showing horror games for over 2 hours during the daytime. Ain't nobody scared. It was a snooze fest, low-key. No, high-key. High-key. I'm not watching 2 hours of horror games. That just sounds like somebody decided to just make up, try to scam you like it's like a freaking ROG Ally scam type deal. Nah, we ain't doing all that, bro. We ain't doing all that. Let's see here. Darken your house, put the foil on the windows. I mean, I got a blackout curtain, so it's actually, I know it doesn't look that way, but it's actually, if I turn out these lights here, it'll be pitch black in here, but still, Like, you know it's daytime, though. Like, you know it's daytime. Let's see here. No, you didn't miss anything from the showcase. Nah, you didn't miss anything. There wasn't anything important, man. There wasn't anything important. So, nah, you didn't miss anything. Let's see here. Daniel says you watched it. Hey, how was it, man? How was it? Did you like it? Did you like it? Speaking of Streets of Rage, I went over to my homie's house, my homie A-Train. I went over to his house yesterday, and we played Streets of Rage, the classic Streets of Rage 2. We just hung out and played video games, man. We played Contra. We played NSO. He has the Switch 1 hooked up. He's just been playing NSO, man. I'm telling you, bruh. Right now, the industry, the market, they've got to really be careful because they're losing the common gamer, bro. They are losing the common gamer. Like, I asked him, he's got a PS5, and he's like, and I'm like, hey man, like, are you playing what are you playing? Like, anything recent new? He's like, oh, I heard about 007, but I didn't buy it. I heard about this, didn't buy it. I heard about Sorrows, didn't buy it. Well, no, he never heard about Sorrows, but whatever. He ain't buying all the latest games. I'm like, what have you been up to lately? Like, what are you playing? Remember, he's a casual gamer. He's a gamer because he has tons of games. Like, he has the systems and all that, but he's just like not hardcore. Like, he's not watching. Like, he's a doctor, so he's busy doing other stuff. But like, and he's like, I've just been playing NSO, like the classics, like NSO games. And I'm like, really? That's what you've been playing? He's like, yeah, I've been playing classics, man. So we played a bunch of Sega Genesis. We played Contra Hard Corps. We couldn't even beat the first stage. We sucked. We felt old. We couldn't beat the first stage on Contra Hard Corps, bro. That stage was hard. I don't even know what was going on. We couldn't beat the first stage. We played what else? We played Streets of Rage. We got pretty much all the way to the end of the game, but then we got cooked. So we didn't beat that, but we got close to beating Streets of Rage 2. But no, it was fun, man. It was super fun. Let's see, yo, OJ, what's up, man? Well, Eagles traded AJ Brown. Not surprised, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. They drafted like I think they drafted that Makai Lemon kid from USC or something. So they got a good receiver, so they're gonna be fine. And Devontae Smith, he's a number one. He's a number one receiver, so you guys are gonna be all right. AJ Brown is way too much of a distraction. Too much of a distraction. And he does not like Jalen Hurts at all. So, like, you got to trade him away. My coworker does the same thing. Yeah. Like, a lot of people just don't even buy the big AAA games anymore. Like, I mean, yeah, they're going to buy GTA 6, but a lot of people just play classic games, or they just play, like, they might buy, like, a certain game that they just really like a certain franchise. Like, oh, a new Mario game, or, oh, like a new, obviously, like Wolverine or something like that. But they're not playing all the other games, you know? A lot of my gamer friends recently remember that there were games coming out for the last decades that they don't have to wait for the new thing. Yeah. Any presentations this week we're looking forward to? Yeah, Sony State of Play is tomorrow. That's the big one. That's the huge one. You know, so the Sony State of Play. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to show off there. OJ, you think the Spurs are going to win? Maybe. Yeah, I think they have a good chance of winning. Wemby. Wemby. Got Wemby out there, so yeah, I'm hoping that Wemby does a good one. Get the dub. But if the Knicks win, that's cool too, because RGT's a Knicks fan. So if they win, that's cool. Can you think of any major 2025 or 2026 games you never bought? Yeah, I didn't buy 007 First Light. Last year, what were the big games that came out last year? Let me double check. I didn't buy a lot of the big games that came out last year. Like, I bought all the big Switch 2 games that came out for work, but like when it comes to like big Xbox and PlayStation, I didn't buy everything. I didn't buy Sorrows. That was a big game. I didn't buy that game. I didn't buy. There's a lot of games I didn't buy. I want to shake your hand. Yo, shouts to Nick with the 3.
We know what happened last time a Super Bowl was in LA. Rams need to finish it this year after getting close last 2 years. Also, I'm expecting some really big games tomorrow. Maybe the new game from Santa Monica.
The God of War Faye game or something. Yeah, I think that's going to happen. I think that's a possibility. Thank you so much to Nick93. They're going to need it too. Obviously, with that price increase, sales are kind of tapering off a bit. So they're going to need some big stuff to kind of get people excited again, to feel that it's worth the $900 to $600 investment, or $600 to $900 investment for the PS5. So they're gonna need some big stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be good. Shout outs to Nick93. Thank you for the double back-to-back donos coming in from Nick93, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Let's keep it rolling, guys. We are almost at the 60 Noah and Mio flying through the skies. So 10 more combos when we get there. Whatever happened to Bradley the Badger game? Nothing happened to it, guys. That game was just announced. It's not coming out anytime soon. Like that game was just announced, so nothing happened to it. They're still working on it. Let's see. You're so sad to see I missed the state of play. Not you're gonna miss the state of you're not looking forward to it. Okay. AJ had a great one with the Eagles, 2 Super Bowl appearances, Super Bowl victory, multiple All-Pro seasons. See how he does it at the Pats. Exactly. Like, he did great. Like, I don't ever feel sorry for people getting traded, for like multimillionaires getting traded. Like, he wanted out of there, he got out of there, you know. So he had a good run with the Eagles. So he went there, did what they did. Are you an Arsenal or PSG fan? I'm neither. I don't watch. Is that UEFA or is that EuroLeague? I don't watch. You know, Ovi. You know good and well that I don't watch football. I don't have any teams. I don't watch football, man. I watch football. I watch American football, and I watch basketball a little bit. American NBA basketball. Those are the two that I watch. I watch a little bit of those. I watch a little bit of NBA basketball. I don't really watch the regular season. I watch just the playoffs. I watch a little bit of the playoffs, and then I watch American football. I watch every single game. I'll always be tuning in or trying to watch every single game of American football because it's so short. It's just one game a week, and then the season ends, and then it's just one and done in the playoffs. So it's not like it's like a bunch of different games, you know. So that's all I watch. I don't watch football. What was that accent? The crazy way you said football? I say football because that's how some people pronounce it. They didn't pronounce it football. I say football like American football, and then I say football because that's how some people pronounce it. F-U-T-B-O-L, football. So I say it that way so people instantly know what I'm talking about. If I say football and I say football, a lot of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. If I say football, you know what I'm talking about. You know I'm talking about, you know, regular soccer, right? You know I'm talking about that if I say football. But if I say football, most of you guys know I'm talking about American football. How do you feel about the spiritual successors of a mid-tier franchise? Would you rather just have the original sequels and nostalgic characters or gameplay? It just depends on how good they do it. It's really just it just depends. Yeah, it really just depends when it comes to stuff like that, you know. So yeah, I'm pretty sure my boy moved my camera because my Triforce is barely on the camera screen and it's supposed to be on there more than what it is right now. So I know the NBA finals are saved from Flopalicious, from Shai Gilgeous Flop Alexander, you know. So that's good stuff, man. All right, take it easy, Dane. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. Appreciate you. I know exactly what you meant when you said football. Yeah, football. It's not football, it's football. So F-U-T-B-O-L, football. Let me see if I spell it that way. Yeah, even the little thing at the top of it, and it's like for real. F-U-T-B-O-L, football. Okay, here we go. Football means it's the direct Spanish translation of the English word football. So it's Spanish. Yeah, it's the direct Spanish translation. So you say foot, so that's why I say football. That's where I got it from. I'm like, why do I say it like that? Where'd I get it from? That's what it is. Nah, it's the direct Spanish. The way that I say it, the way that I spell it and say it, F-U-T-B-O-L, that's the direct Spanish translation of the English word football. Which it's obviously, it's soccer here in the U.S. and Canada. So let's see here. What's rugby? Rugby? Rugby. Oh man. Shet got punked by Wimby. Yeah, and Shet's about to get his extension kicks in, $200 million plus for getting bopped by Wimby. But to be honest, everybody gets bopped by Wimby. Wimby. Everybody gets bopped by Wimby. I mean, he's so good. Speaking of football, are you gonna watch the World Cup? No. I used to watch the World Cup back in the day. The last one that I watched was that one guy, Zinedine Zidane, the headbutt guy. He had like the bonk. That's the last one that I watched when he headbutted that guy and he got kicked out. And I think they lost. So that was the last one that I watched. And I watched the women's soccer like back in like '99, like when they won the World Cup. That was the last time that I watched that. It was like decades ago. I don't watch football or soccer. I don't watch soccer. I used to play soccer back in the day a lot though. I used to really like soccer, but I don't watch it anymore, man. I'm good. It's just kind of just kicking the ball around for a hot minute. So, like, it's cool for everybody else. Like, I acknowledge that it's a great sport. It's an incredible sport, and it's really good. But, like, you know, it's just not for me, you know? It's just not for me. Embiid dropped 70 on Wimby. Embiid's at home. Watching. So. Did you see the Ragnarok project was announced for the consoles today, including Switch 2, new HD 2D RPG game? I did see that. I'll probably cover it in a video, like an RPG news video. But I noticed my RPG news videos don't do well, like per se. So I probably won't. I'll probably do something else. I'll probably cover it at some other thing here. So I'll probably cover it some other way. Let's see here. But it's your country, America, playing football, so you're not going to support your country in the World Cup. And even I Show Speed prompted and made music out of it. Well, I Show Speed, he likes football. He likes soccer, so that's the reason why he's supporting it. I don't like soccer, so what does that matter? I don't get it. I don't like soccer. If the U.S. wins, then that's cool. I'll be like, cool, good job. Like, for example, I don't like hockey that much. But when the U.S. won the whatever Winter Olympics things, I said, cool, they won. Good for them.
Hey, you. I want to shake your hand.
Yo, Justin with another 3. I want to shake your hand.
I'll let you know this because you and I both knew this would happen. I sold the Xbox Rog Ally X and used some of the money to just get my PC fixed up. It just makes more sense. Lol.
Justin, we definitely have to hang out one of these days, Justin. We have to hang out, brother. Like I said, I'm clear to go to Nashville. I'm clear to go to Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee now. The menace, the terror has been removed. I was scared, man. I did not want it with that terrorist running around. But now that terrorist is locked up, I can go. Yo, shoutouts to Astros off the chain with the 1,000 GOAT Jules. Hey, yo. Thank you for the 1,000 GOAT Jules. Let go. I don't know how much that is, though, but it sounds like it's a lot. So we'll just put five on there for it. I got 5 on it. Yo, shoutouts to Justin. Thank you for the 3. Thank you so much to Astros off the chain with the 1,000 core crystals. Let's go. Big love. I appreciate it, man. We are 2 combos away from the Noah and Mio. Let's go. Let's go. U.S. soccer is boring. I don't blame LJ. Premier League is low-key. I've watched Premier League and La Liga and Liga La and La Le Lu La Lo. I've watched all that, man. Like, it's just not for me. It's just not for me. Soccer is just not a sport for me to watch. Doesn't mean it's bad, guys. Doesn't mean it's bad. Just because somebody don't like the same thing that you like, don't mean it's bad. Doesn't mean that it's that you guys that it's, oh man, because I find it boring, that means it's actually boring. No, that does not mean that. What it means is that I'm boring and I simply don't like to watch it. You know what I'm saying? That I'm stupid because everybody else likes it. So that's all that means. It only means that is that so many people like soccer. Billions, right? Millions, billions, trillions, trillions of people, they like soccer. They love it. They think it's the greatest thing ever, and that's fine. Like I don't disagree. It's just not for me. You guys know me. I'm a bit more aggressive with certain things. I like contact sports, you know. I like big contact sport, so of course football's my favorite. American football's my favorite, you know. So I like basketball can be very physical too, as well. But yeah, man, like I like the athleticism of basketball. I like when you can show your skill and display very easily. Very easily, you can show your skill and display. That's the kind of sports that I like. Which a lot of sports you can do that, but NFL and NBA are like some of like the best athletes in the world, like by far. These guys are crazy, you know? Very, very, very crazy athletes. So like I kind of like that more so than like sports that aren't like that, you know? Soccer, definitely they're good athletes for sure. They're definitely very good athletes in soccer. But I mean, you know, with NFL, you've got to run, you've got to jump, you've got to catch, you've got to be physical, you've got to be, I mean, like, it's a high injury sport, it's taxing on the body, you know? And with NBA, it's so finesse. You got to be able to shoot a ball. Like, shooting a basketball is just really hard. Like, you got to be able to shoot, you dunk, you know, skill passing, you know, like, there's a lot of skill that you see very easily. And it's high scoring, too. Basketball's high scoring, so... That's the reason why I like those two. I don't really like a lot of other sports, like in terms of watching, you know. What about boxing sports or UFC? I don't like watching boxing regularly, but if it's like a match that's like, you know, like a highly anticipated match, I'll watch. And same thing with UFC. I'll catch clips on like Twitter and stuff like that. Hardest sport is baseball. Baseball's boring though. Like it's just a boring sport to watch for me. I don't care how hard people think it is. I mean, it's subjective in terms of how hard something is or not. But baseball is boring. It's just a boring sport. Too much just sitting around, just waiting for stuff to happen. You ever watch pickleball? Yeah, I have. You would not beat me one-on-one, bro. You would not beat me one-on-one. Not beat me one-on-one, Nick. Not being me one-on-one. Says, how boring, hitting a curve or high heat, no chance. Let me tell you something that you have no chance at. If you were playing one-on-one against Wembanyama, there's no chance of you scoring a single point on it. That's also no chance. You have no chance of scoring a single point. If you played Wembanyama, who's 7'3", and that can guard on the perimeter, there's no chance that you score a single point on him. I'll be honest, I take my chances hitting a curveball over scoring a single point. Which one's harder? Hitting a curveball or scoring on Wembanyama one-on-one? I guarantee you won't score a single point. I might not hit a curve, but if I had to bet my life on it, which one, I'd probably take the curve. I'd probably take the curveball than scoring a single point on Wembanyama, because I'm probably not going to score a single point on Wembanyama. I've got no chance at scoring a single point on him. Unless he just lets me, unless he just gets lazy and lets me. But let's just say, high intensity, can you score a point on Wembanyama? I probably couldn't score a single point on it, you know? I mean, like, when you throw a curveball, yeah, yeah, the pitcher throws it, but it's you, your hand-eye coordination against the ball, right? Like, you just gotta focus and see if you can hit it. Wembanyama is going to physically make sure that you do not score. And he's 7 foot. And his wingspan is like 1,000,000 foot. So how am I gonna score against him exactly, right? A curveball, yeah, that's gonna be tough. But I can study. I can say, okay, the curveball is gonna come like this. I'm gonna be like, okay, this is how his curveball usually comes. I'm gonna try to see if I can hit it. It's just me against that ball as soon as he throws it, right? Wembanyama, like, you're not gonna be able to score against him. He's too tall, and he's too quick, and he's too long. You probably have no chance to score against Wembanyama. Like, you won't score a single point. So, Steven Sullivan with the 5 says, hypothetical, Nintendo Direct has a 10 Switch 1 free updates for 4K. Ooh, game share, etc. What are the 10 games you think? I'm not sure. I mean, it'd have to be like, what, like the Wii U games? Or no, sorry, not Wii U. The Switch 1 games? I don't want to listen to this. Okay, yeah, here we go. yeah, the 10 free games. Probably like I mean, Astral Chain. That'd be a great one. You know, there's so many games that could come over. Maybe Bayonetta Origins. Get that game. Free update. What else? Free update. Maybe we get. I'd have to go back and look at the list of games from Nintendo. What other games need some free updates? So, thank you for the $5 though, Steven. But Astral Chain's at the top of my list for sure. Astral Chain's definitely at the top of my list. Thank you for the big five. Shout out 63 on the board. We are out here. Noah and Mio. We'll play it. We'll play it for the Noah and Mio, even though we can't extend the stream too much longer. Let's see here. We'll play that. Yo, let's go. Third question that we tried for $1 million. Let's go. Paul Skeens or block Myles Garrett. If I had to pick out of those three, I'd block Myles Garrett. I think that'd be the easiest one to do. Out of those three, like block Myles Garrett. I can just freaking squat. I can lift. I can get a low base, and I'll just freaking hit him with everything that I got. right there. Because he's tall. He's like 6'3" or something like that. So I get a chance to prepare, right? I'm just gonna get low, and I'm just gonna hit him with everything that I got. I mean, yeah, he's probably still gonna run me over, but I'll take that. I'll take that over the other two. Yeah, I might get hurt. No, don't. I mean, is it like, what would you do between the three? Like, would you have the most success? Like, what would you take your chances in, like, having success? Yeah, I think Myles Garrett would be the one, because once again, that is a technique thing. You can chop his legs out from underneath him. Maybe you get a chop. I mean, he's probably gonna just plant you into the ground. But I know football more than I know the other two sports. So me personally, I take my chances with Myles Garrett, and chop blocking him or doing something like that, like just trying to chop him or something. Just go low. Yeah, take his knees out. Definitely, I take my chances with that. I mean, Wemby, I can't score on Wemby. I don't know how to. I mean, I know how to play baseball. I played baseball, but I'm not good at baseball. I mean, it'd be tough for me to hit the ball. But I mean, like, if it was like out of those three, what would you think that you'd be able to do successfully? It'd probably be, trying to just maybe at least get a block on Myles. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't be able to block Myles Garrett, but I mean, that would be the one that'd be okay. If I can get prepared, get ready, get my base low, fake high, chop there, or maybe look for his spin move, or is he gonna go do like a bull rush? Like, I know how he plays. Like, I'm familiar with how he plays, so I'd have to just try to see if I can technique him, So, I mean, don't get me wrong, he'd still run me over, but like, that's the one that I feel most comfortable with. Would be saying, okay, if I have to scheme to try to do something, because I don't think I can score a single point on Wemby. Like, I don't think I can. I think that I'm maybe quicker than him a little bit, but like in terms of like fast twitch, but he's so long, I'm not going to be able to get where I need to get to and get the ball up before. I mean, unless he lets me shoot like a half court three or like a three, and he just stays off of me. But we're talking about if Wemby's actually playing defense, like he's alert, playing defense, and like right up on me. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to score on him. So, let's see here. Wait, without pads? I thought it was with. What? I thought we were saying with pads. I thought we were saying with pads. Without pads? I did with the Odyssey and New Super Mario Bros. Yeah, I think that Astral Chain would be a good one. You could do a fadeaway teardrop on Wemby. Nah, fadeaway, because I'm like 5'9", so it's like a fadeaway on a 7'3" guy. He's just gonna block me. I mean, like I said, I don't think I'd get a point off Wemby. I mean, I could get lucky, maybe. Like I said, I got a quick first step, so I mean, it's not like Wemby's like way fast. From what I've seen, Wemby's not way fast or way quicker than me on a basketball court. He's just not. I mean, obviously, but he can cover distance, but he'd have to be aware. It's not like he can just lazily cover me. Like, he'd have to actually play defense, because once again, I'm quick. But it'd be, I don't know if I wouldn't be able to get by him, but he'd have to be honest. Like, when it comes, like, let's just say I get 1 point. How many shots I get 1 point. So he'd have to be honest with it. But I don't think I'd be able to get a point on him. I don't think I would be. I mean, maybe if I got lucky on like, like a dribble fake, and like I try to take him around the baseline, then like I pull up and then shoot the ball. But once again, this is him playing alert, like not sagging off, but actually playing up front, good defense, So yeah, I'm backing him down. I'll do a Kobe Smith. Yeah. Hey, you're the same height as me, right, Nick? You're like 5'9", 5'10". So it's like, bro, you're gonna back me down. I love it. Hit him with the muscle. You're gonna hit him with the gym. You're gonna say too small when you're gonna be like this. You're gonna be like this when you get the fadeaway on him. Hey, what's up, Ultra? Welcome. Let's see here. He's 7'4" without shoes on. He's basically 7'6" with the kicks on. Yeah, he's too tall. He doesn't have great acceleration. Wimby doesn't have. I don't think Wimby has great acceleration. No, once he gets going, he's fast, but quick. He's not super quick. He can move quickly like a guard, but he's not like Jalen Brunson twitchy. You know what I'm saying? He's not Jalen Brunson. He's not like would be like another twitchy like De'Aaron Fox, like the guy that's on his team. De'Aaron Fox can probably blow by Wimby like if he's not careful, right? De'Aaron Fox very twitchy, quick, fast. Russell Westbrook in his prime, like that type of twitchy fast. He's not that. No, he's not even close. He's not even close to being that. So, any players you could not defeat in sports match. I don't know what that. I don't know what that means, Ninmar. Oh yeah, Pokemon Legends Arceus. Yes, that'd be another good one. Pikmin 4. That'd be another good one. Yeah, those would all. I made a video about upgrades, which games that we should get via upgrade. So yeah, those would all be really good. That you guys just listed. Any more that you guys have, let me know. Any more that you have, let me know. Let me know, and I'll definitely go over it. I think Persona, obviously Persona, that'd be fun to see Persona come through at this showcase or one of these showcases. Um, any players that you would defeat you in a sports and you in sport. Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't get what you're trying to say anymore. Um, let's see. He doesn't have lightning quick because he covers exactly. That's what his legs are so long, so he doesn't need to be super quick to keep up with me because he takes one step. That's like 3 of my steps. So it's like that's the thing why I say I wouldn't be able to get by him really because he's so long and lean. He can just take a few steps and he can cover so much ground, and then his wingspan covers an arc. So it'd be very difficult for me to actually get up a shot on him if he's playing alert defense. Once again, I could spook him with my speed, but once again, I like I said, he has the recovery, the timing to just adjust. Just Dance upgrade for Switch 2. Sure, why not? Nah, watch Wimby pull Giannis and put on a muscle. Okay, he's talking about Giannis. Yeah, Giannis used to be real skinny and then he got real buff. Super Mario 3 World plus Bowser's Fury should get a Switch 2 port with new content. Imagine the new side mode. I don't think they need to go back to that game. I mean, that game was already a game that got new content, so why should they go back to it again and add more new content? That doesn't make any financial or actual sense. What's the point of doing that? That'd be the third release of the game, like the original on the Wii U. Then you have the Switch 1 version. Then they updated it for the Switch 2. So that'd be technically, I guess, like the fourth time they're saying, "Hey, here's this game again." So no, I don't think so. There's no need for that. Put those resources somewhere else. Smash 6 is going to be awesome. I don't know when it's coming, but 2028 seems like it's possible for Smash 6. Yeah, 8-foot wingspan. Dude's crazy. Alien. Dude's crazy. Be hard to get anything against him. Shoutouts, guys. Appreciate the combo breaks at 63. Big love. Remember, if you drop something, make sure you put your music request in there. Big love to all the Elite Ninjas today, man. Y'all have been awesome. Disney Epic Mickey Switch 2 Edition. What do you think? I might check that one out. Yeah, I might check that one out. Just because I played Epic Mickey back in the day on the Wii. It was crusty. I played Epic Mickey, the demo, on the Switch 1, and that was also like the remake, and that was also kind of, or the remaster, that was also kind of crusty. So if it looks like they're gonna get it to 60 FPS on Switch 2, then I'll check it out. I'll check it out then. So yeah. you think Nintendo should try to bring their new life back into Codename Steam? No. That was a flop. That was one of the biggest flops that I've ever seen. Nah, the characters look weird. It just wasn't a... I mean, it was an okay game, but the characters look weird, and it's just... Nah, they should never... I mean, if anything, if you do like a 3DS eShop or a 3DS NSO, just put it on there, but no. Don't spend any resources or anything on that game. No. That game sold like trash. So. Mario Golf Super Rush can get a Switch 2 upgrade. Don't remember if it got an update or not. I don't think they need to waste time on Mario Golf Super Rush. No. Body Bears Frog Time Switch 2. Any bad players? Any bad or universally hated games that you low-key enjoy, excluding Romancing Saga? That I low-key bad games. I mean, like not really, because I only play the best. I only play the best of the best. But like Star Ocean 4 is always a game that I point to. It's like didn't review well, but I like it. You know. Yo, Adroxus, thank you for the 33 months. I appreciate that. I timed out Obi Phoenix for... Is this man's talking about Bear Sting Bear or Bonnie Bollis's? What are you talking about, bro? Now you just randomly make it up game. I don't even know that's a real game, bro. You know it's a real game. Man, just make it up stuff. So... Yeah, I see all these psychological horror games getting announced. Silver Pines, psychological horror, Gravity. Oh no, that's just Gravity Circuit. That's a different game. But like, I see all these horror games. Beyond the Dark, Night Watch, Switch 2, You and Me, another horror game. Like all these horror games. Horror multiplayer game, Hands Over, that was announced. Oh my goodness, so many games. So many games. When I saw the comment, I was like, what is that game? I didn't know what that game was either. I gotta start cleaning the house for how much longer on Steam or on stream? You're gonna know, set up the playlist in advance. Oh, okay. Shout outs, Alvin. Silver Pine's a Metroidvania-like game. It's also coming to Switch 2, but it looks cool like the better ones. I saw the trailer. They didn't really show too much in the trailer, but I mean, I hope it's good. You know, I hope it's good. Like it's another Metroidvania game. So yeah, it's all good though. Silver Pines, the title reminds me of Gravity Falls. Yeah, I'm more excited for Nintendo Direct and State of Play. I mean, if you're interested, obviously, if you're interested in Nintendo more, then you're more excited. I just want to see what Nintendo has for like the second half, you know. So it's all good though. It's all good. Yeah, it's published by Team 17. I don't know if it'd be a super bad PlayerEssence Silver Pine. Okay, we'll see. We'll see when it comes out, you know. We'll see when it comes out. Is Romancing Saga not liked? I thought it was generally considered to be okay. It is. I always just talk about how good but bad it is. But no, it's good. Romancing Saga is generally liked. But it was kind of forgotten. People just said, okay, whatever. You know, people didn't play it like that here in the US. So. But it's all good. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going today, brother? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Good afternoon, the cool guy. But yeah, June 2nd, June 5th, and June 2nd, June 5th, and June 7th. All showcases. Microsoft and their Sunday showcases, man. June 2nd, June 5th, and June. Yeah, so I'm gonna be streaming. Oh man, I got a lot of streaming to do. A lot of streaming to do. So yeah, crazy stuff. But all right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. I want to say thank you to everybody that came out to today's stream, man. Seriously, you guys are awesome. You guys are so goated, man. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for the support. I appreciate it. You guys are dope. You guys are goated, like I said, man. I appreciate you guys coming through, man. Seriously, I appreciate you guys coming through. You guys have been, like I said, great. I've got a, what's it called? I've got a new video that came out today. So if you guys haven't seen that vid, please check it out, man. Like, I think it's really cool. I think there's a lot of great stuff in that video where I talk about what Nintendo has for this year, that there's still unleaked games. So if you haven't seen that video where I talk about it, I go over some different stuff. So you guys check it out. Because everybody thinks Nintendo's whole lineup is leaked for 2026, but it's not. So check out that video if you haven't seen it. I got a Fire Emblem video that I did too. That was on May 30th. So a couple days ago. It was on Saturday. So if you haven't seen that Fire Emblem video, check out that Fire Emblem video as well. All right, guys? Okay. So that's going to wrap it up. I want to say thank you guys so much for coming out to today's stream. I appreciate it. And yeah, we will see you guys for tomorrow's stream. All right? So we're going to have a stream tomorrow as well. The Sony State of Play tomorrow. So that should be a ton of fun. It's going to be exciting. All right, guys. Love y'all. Peace.